it's like, where do I use Neymar and Mbappe against Serin? Four guys together, they break, and you try to find the Mbappe goes deep. Sarabia comes short as well.
Metronivori and Angban. Heading back. Last week, but did fight back for a draw, and it might be that draw that could be enough to win them the crown. But
playmaker in front of them, but here, you know,
by Metz, and looks like he might actually.
Huge, obviously. Hodge.
Kissed off for Verratti, but intercepted. He scrambling back defensively. Sarr, be easy, but against Manchester City, you kind of talked about it from the player personnel and the system here today under Pochettino.
Yeah, he's the hammer.
But he was also not the first choice. Danilo Pereira had facing a double team, drops it back. Sarr at the top of the box, wide for Santons. One-on-one with Kerr.
And Mbappe been potentially fouled, making a little meal out of it and play.
Where the manager wants to have full control. Slid.
Making sure the ball doesn't go in back in the net. This team under some duress. A good goal, 3 other half.
Lille, one of the big reasons. Maybe the goalkeeping the chalk. No foul, says the referee. VAR will take a look at it. It did appear as though there was some contact. Be a foul and a card.
On Verratti, yes. Call in the 18-yard box. Verratti is basically goes to the left.
Instant communication with the center.
True. And always done in a nice, respectful way. That of our referees as well. And an assistant coach doing skin right now. Because they have to win. One, it's not in their control. If Lille runs the table, they'll be the champion. And that puts sometimes Florenzi and Kurzawa and that midfield triangle in some trouble.
Say the worst time to allow a goal is just before the break. I'd argue that the worst time is just after, because everything you just talked about is out the window. Urging in back post, sending it across, skips away, third man in is Sarr. The bounce
is very, very obvious right now. Attack out wide, get good. This is through traffic, by the way.
But those are games where Metz has to feel they could come out 3 for 3.
To me, it's fine.
Met on the volley, and that one seemed to be slapped off the line by Okija. So Mbappe with 2 goals in the day, but it was the play leading up to it that might have been the most important part on both of them. Well, on the spin side volley. Actually, Pape Sarr, the teenage,
made a spectacular save to keep it 1-1.
Throw out his hair, you can tell.
Enough time.
Hasn't played since October, but again, finishing poor clearance though. Right back to Boy, whipped up and over. If you're Frederic Antonetti, after the first month of this in regards to the television issue domestically in France, that means offers. And the U.S. venture group that had stepped into
is when that front 4 start or front 3 start interchange that you play through. But Chelsea's gone away.
Again, they start. It was 3 points separating the top. Still just 2-1. And Metz
tonight with that whole hot, cold compression that will continue.
Neon drops it back. And Doram had checked in. Goals, 3 points, and a 2-point edge for now. Patience starting to build for Metz as they bark at each other. Yeah, they play well. Ball touched back, but missing the mark. And here again with that extra goal of insurance, PSG will move ahead of Lille at least to the late game tomorrow, as Lille got there.
Not in tune at the start of the game.
And the whistle will bring this one to a close for a team